Welcome back to Vlogmas. How are y'all doing? So I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. Okay, girl, it's called The Truth Is. The Truth Is. Kiki Y better hold. She better hold off. I'm coming through. Today I'm here with my advice segment. It's called The Truth Is. Now, you guys, I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, so I will link the playlist so you can go catch up on the other stories that I've read on my channel, honey. But I'm back with another Truth Is. Now, look here. If you want to send a story, which you can, if you need help or if you want to gossip about the next bitch anonymously, you can do that, you know? Or if you need me to, you know, give you advice on something, girl, I can do that as well. But to send an email to me and have it read out on my channel, you have to email me at contactjalenporter@gmail.com. So it's contactjalenporter@gmail.com. Of course, darling, I know it's on the screen because I edit these videos. But you see the email, get a little screenshot of it real quick, girl. Get a screenshot of it real quick. And that is how you can submit an email if you have a story that you want to share with me or something you need some help with, some advice on. Email me, okay? Because I need some emails. But I am here with The Truth Is for Vlogmas. So let's roll the intro, honey. Now, I do have a separate intro for The Truth Is, but I won't put it on this video. I'll just put the Vlogmas intro because I want to keep, you know, keep it with the flow of things here. So the email starts off and says, "Hey Jalen, so back in 2013, I began taking care of my grandparents. By the end of 2017, they needed 24-hour assistance or they'd have to go into an old folks home. So I left my teenage sons with my mom and I moved with them. They were both terminally ill for a long time and by the end of January of 2019, they both passed away. Sorry. I was given their car and their home. That same month, I met a guy that I had been talking on IG for a while, for the past month or so. At this point, I really wasn't in the right mind with making decisions and dealing with my grief properly. Also, I hadn't been in a relationship or had any hokey pokey, you know, doing the nasty since 2018. Woo! Oh my God! So you met the dude in 2019, but you ain't had no hokey pokey since 2018. Ooh, gonna knock the dust off that pussy. Yes! Oh! Vlog was supposed to be family friendly. Well, girl, I'm about to crank it up a notch after these type of it, girl. It's about to be, we're gonna get nasty stories, so I'm sorry. Vlogmas ain't finna be family friendly no more. Also, I hadn't been in a relationship or had sex since 2008. So anyways, we were making plans to meet and hang out at my house one night after he got back from a vacation. This guy had 10,000, yes! Oh yeah, he could have knocked the dust off that pussy, yes. This guy had 10,000 followers at the time, and I gave my bestie his name and address. So like a dummy, I felt safe. I picked him up and brought him back to my place where we smoked. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I'm living. and talked in my record room for a couple hours. We decided to go to my room, but on the way up, we had to stop at the kitchen for a bottle opener. IDK what happened, but it was like a switch flipped on in his head and he starts freaking out and being paranoid. He tells me to take him home. He's walking around with his fingerprints on stuff. He goes outside and calls his homie and refuses to come back inside. So 5 minutes in, I realized that this scare is terrified. He thinks I'm trying to set him up to be robbed to kill. And at this point, I'm scared because I don't understand what's happening. I don't either. Okay, I understand what you're talking about. I don't understand what he's talking about. Everything was just great. Exactly. Everything was just good. All easy breezy, cute. What to say? Easy breezy cover girl. Anyways, keep in mind, it's the first week of January. It's about 6 inches of snow on the ground. And this mentally unstable man wants me to drive him back home. It took us an hour to even get to my house in the first place. But on a normal day, it would take about, 15 minutes. On a normal day, she said it take about 15. Girl, 15 minutes in an hour. Girl, he would have had to walk. Oh, yes. He would have to walk there and walk back, okay? So anyway, his friend asks to speak to me, and I give the friend a fake address because maybe he's trying to set me up now. The friend convinced his boy that I'm definitely not a killer. So we go back inside and smoke some more and go sleep. Maybe it's that weed. You know, the people be talking about, so that reefer girl make him paranoid. I ain't never been paranoid and I'm off that reefer, man. But, back to your story. We go back inside, smoke some more, and go to sleep. A couple hours later, we wake up. He eats the box. Oh, eat the box and eat the box. I'm stuck there. Yes. A couple hours later, we wake up. He eats the box and just wants to spoon and talk. Okay, spoon. Like I said, I was absent for over a decade, and now my girl is wide awake. So I let him be known I was ready. We had sex for a couple times that night, and even once in the morning. We spent the next day together and made plans the following weekend. From time to time, we meet in person when we spend every other weekend together for months. Eventually, he's spending days at a time at my place, and we're going on mad dates, and we're interacting like a couple on the gram. Everything is lovely until I find out one of his followers that was on the vacation he was coming off from when we first met. They were a thing. I'm sorry, I'm gagging. I'm gagging. So they were a thing for 2 years before I even came along. Eventually I get over it and things are back to quote unquote normal. He and I were practically living together in my house. My dogs think he's the dad, and we were going on trips regularly together, and I was living 2 separate lives. I had a fairy tale life with him, and then my mom life where I took the kids to and from school and appointments and cooked and cleaned and did, you know, domestic mom things. Me and this old girl, it's a lot. I don't want to get an email. Oh, KCD email. It's a lot, girl. I didn't end up scrolling down. I lost my place in the email. Me and this guy actually were on a vacation when the pandemic started shutting stuff down, and we were up in the mountains, baby, in a hot tub when the snow. And we came back down to folks wearing masks, terrified of a virus. Anyways, I just had to say that. We were in love, living our best lives. So fast forward, after many trips and a year and a half later, we were actually on a vacation in a beautiful castle on a private lake when I get the call from a woman asking, how did I know him? Hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. When he heard her voice, he freaked out, slapping his arms and telling me to hang up. I hung up and she didn't call back. He tells me that's someone he had only been seeing for like 3 weeks. And of course, she meant nothing to him.
Now, Peggy, I hate when people lie. Do not lie.
Needless to say, the vacation was ruined, and the rest of our time at that castle we spent separated. I was beyond her and decided that I was done. A few days later, when I got home, I couldn't let it go, so I called that girl back. She was extremely nice and polite. I found out that the man that I had been with for 18 months has a wife.
Unacceptable!
Not only does this dude have a wife, but he has a daughter the same name as me. Jesus have mercy, y'all. No, this is in the email with the mind-blown emojis. I'm gagging. I knew she wasn't lying, but it was all too wild to be true. I was second-guessing myself. Did I just make up the last year and a half? Because how can he possibly be somebody's husband when I'm picking him up at the crib? He's in my house sometime for a week at a time, and we're going on trips. And she said that he won't even take her kids to the zoo.
And
It's so unbelievable that I'm asking her, do you mean the bald-headed man? You mean the dude with the LinkedIn? You mean the dude I'm with? So she asked me how did I know he was in a relationship, and I'm like, huh? This dude has moved like a single person since before we even met. He told me that he lived with his uncle, and I never questioned it because when he didn't have his car, I would pick him up right at the crib. As far as I was concerned, I was in a happy, happy relationship. We spent our birthdays together, celebrated holidays. This dude knew my best friend well, and even did a couple jobs for her. He met both of my parents and one of my children. He had a key and would be at my house when I wasn't. And his dad had been to my house. And I had even been to his parents' house. I can only imagine what his mom might have thought of me. Anyway, that's a list of how I was described. Now, that's the end of the email. And the truth is, this is pathetic. I want to kind of relate your situation to my situation, but my situation, your situation is so different lanes. I was gonna say, I've been in situations where I didn't know nothing was going on, but normally all the time, me being a gay man, it's always something going on outside of just gay man interaction. Meaning if I'm with a straight man, quote unquote, or not straight man, DL man, I'm never really thinking like, oh, you know, I'm his only, you know, only meat eater. But you being a straight woman and you know, in a straight relationship is different, very good there. I hope you guys are following me. Now, look here. I want to know, I want to meet the man. I would like to meet I want to hear his side of things because there's so much he got away with and there's nobody filling us in. Like there's so much he got away with. He had to have 2 different phones. They had to be going through some type of, like, she had to be his wife, but they had to be separated and something had to be going on because it's like, girl, if your man is out in Bora Bora, eating pussy like pork chops, and you are at home with the child waiting on your husband to come back? Is he telling you he hitting the road? What is this? Are you telling him, like, what is he, like a truck driver?
If 2 plus 2 is 4, right? And 5 plus 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this?
I want to know his side of things. Do y'all want to know his side of things? I know I do, bitch. I know I want to hear his side of things because he got away with so much. It was magical, like a Lifetime movie. Now look here, baby. This email was sent to me it was sent a while ago, at the beginning of September. Now this is the last email in that email. And I need y'all to go fill the email up, okay? Go to contact Jalen Porter. Well, not, you can't go to it, but like, you know, go to your email provider and then put mine in at contactjalenporter@gmail.com and send me a story. Send me a juicy old story so I can read it to the people, okay? Read it to the people, okay? Hurry up and send it me so I can do some more Truth Is on Vlogmas. Also, you can send me things that you need advice on, and, you know, tell me the story, then say, hey, you know, these are my questions, and I'll answer them, and I'll tell you what I would have did, honey, and I'll tell you what the truth is. But to round this story back up, okay? The truth is, once again, on this situation, the truth is I need his side of things. And the truth is, I understand being connected with people because you think you know so much. Definitely if you're around somebody so much in the early stage, if you're spending time with them day in and day out, every single day, week in and week out, you really think, okay, I know this person. I see you every day. I see how your phone ring, and I see when it don't ring. I see how you wash your ass. But normally, girl, these people still be on some bullshit. These niggas still be on some bullshit. You can know how these niggas wash their ass. And there's still some stuff you don't know about them, which is crazy. But I love y'all so much. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas, darling. And I'll definitely see y'all in a different video. And send me some emails. Bye.